guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. This is another story time, but this one is different. This is the time that my boyfriend at the time walked like maybe 45 minutes to an hour to my job from his house because he thought that I was cheating on him. I don't understand why people think that. I don't know, whatever. So I'm gonna just go right into it. Okay, so we were both in high school. I was in 10th grade, and I was head over heels in love, and I guess he was too, to walk. So we both worked at McDonald's together. McDonald's was my first job, by the way. So we both worked at McDonald's together, which is a bad idea. Do not work with your significant other at a job. Like, if y'all gonna build a business together, cool. But working together, no thanks. So we was working, and I think he was off this day, and I had to work. So I went into work, and he was, I don't like to badmouth people. He was kind of like not so secure, if I could say it like that. And he, we were assigned projects in class. We were both together in class. We both had honors together. And they had an assignment. The teacher assigned me and somebody else to do like a project together or something like that. So the person that they assigned me to do a project with, he thought that I liked. And I'm like, I don't like him. Like, if I wanted to be with him, I would be with him, but I'm with you. So, like, stop doing that. He didn't get the picture. So, he texted me at work from a random number, and it was a number from the city that we lived in. So I knew it was somebody. I figured it was somebody I knew. So they texted me, and they were just like, "Hey, like, this is such and such, like the dude that I was doing the presentation with. I'm gonna call him Edward. I'm gonna call him Edward. I don't even know an Edward. But anyways, so yeah, so he said, hey, this is Edward. My phone broke, so I'm texting you from this number. This is my new number. Lock me in. How you been? This and that. So I'm like, oh, what's up, Ed? Like, how you been? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I really just wanted to tell you something. Like, I know this might be weird, but I wanted to let you know that, I'm in love with you. I've been feeling you since day one. So take that leap of faith and be with me and this and that. And so immediately I'm like, okay, this is weird, because me and him have never talked about nothing like this. We never mentioned being together ever before. He knows I have a boyfriend. And it was just weird. So I was like, this can't be him. Like, this not him. And he was just like, yeah, no, this is me. My phone broke. I got a new phone. Had to change numbers, this and that. Made it sound so believable. So I'm like, okay, even if this is him, it's weird because we don't talk about that kind of stuff. Like, we was literally just platonic, like, friends, like, cool, just in school together, classes together, stuff like that. So he was like, I know you're in a relationship, but I really just need you to take that leap of faith and be with me. Like, I really want to be with you. I know you with the other dude or whatever, but I'm way better than him, all of this stuff. So I'm just like, nah, like, I'm not buying it. Like, I kind of played into it for a little while, like, kind of just trying to see if it's really him. And I didn't say anything to make him think that I wanted the guy. But I think I might have texted the real number for Ed. I think I texted and was like, hey, like, did your phone break? Like, you got a new number? And he texted back right away, like, nah, like, this my number. And I was just like, oh, okay, don't worry about it. So immediately I knew it was my boyfriend. So I called the number, and he didn't answer, of course. So then I called him, like, his regular phone, and he answered. He's like, what's up? I'm like, do you know a blah, 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 blah number? And he was like, no, I don't know it. So I'm just like, okay. I was like, I'm not stupid. I know that's you pretending to be Ed. Like, you could stop that. Like, that's not cute. That's not cool. That's actually really whack. So I guess by me, like, calling him out on it, he got upset. don't try to play with me. Da 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 da. You must really like him because you was talking to him for too long to say that you don't like him. He was trying to get you to break up with me and you was entertaining it and this and that. And I'm like, what? Like, you pretended to be somebody else and text my phone. Like, don't, like, that's so whack. That's so whack. So I was just like, whatever. Like, you insecure, obviously, because you texted me pretending to be a whole nother dude and you have me already. That's whack. So then he gets upset and he starts screaming on the phone, yelling at me and all of this. And I'm just like, whatever, I'm at work. I called you on my break, but I'm at work. I'll holler at you later. So he screamed, he hung up. And the next thing you know, he lived with his grandmother at the time. Next thing you know, his grandmother's house phone called me. So I'm just like, hello. She was like, hey, baby. What I'm gonna name my boyfriend this thing? Sam. So she was like, hey, baby, Sam just ran outside with no shoes on, no socks on, basketball shorts and a shirt. Like, is he okay? Like, is he good? Because it's cold outside. At that time in Louisiana, it don't really get cold often, like really cold. But that winter, it was super cold. Like, it was like 30 degrees outside. To us, that's like really cold. So she was like, he just ran outside with no socks and no shoes on. He has a shirt on and basketball shorts, and I don't know where he going. So I heard him yelling, so I just called you to see, like, if you knew what was going on. So I was like, no, I really don't know what's going on, whatever. So she was just like, okay, baby, well, I'll tell him, I'll keep you updated. So I'm like, okay, thanks. So I go back to work, and I'm taking customers, this and that. And so maybe like an hour passed. And I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing of it because he haven't said nothing since I talked to him. So I just figured he was just upset, maybe went for a walk. Well, he did go for a walk. And he walked from his grandmother's house to my job, which is about an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour walk. And he bust the doors open in McDonald's. And I'm looking like, because I'm handing somebody their change. You would think after an hour of walking, he would calm down. No, he came in with raging energy still. And I'm looking out the corner of my eye like, why it's gotta be my boyfriend? Like, why me? So, man, the change, he come over to the counter like, you got something you won't tell me? I'm like, what? So he like kind of like, jump at me. And my manager heard and grabbed me and like brought me to the back of the store and all of that. And then they called the police and the police came. And my manager was like, call your parents. They're going to come pick you up, this and that. So I'm just like, all right. Like, it was just so much for no reason. So, my people came, and when I walked outside, he was like sitting outside on the curb. I guess they pepper sprayed him because he must have been like doing the most. They pepper sprayed him, so he's like rocking back and forth on the curb, like smiling or something like that. So I'm confused, like, what did I didn't even do anything. And now I'm gonna probably be looked at as the crazy person because my boyfriend obviously is the crazy person. So after that, I went to school the next day. I was kind of embarrassed. My mom was like, we should press charges against him. And I'm like, no, it's really not necessary. But they did switch him out of the same classes as me, so we had to, like, move our schedules around and stuff like that, so we couldn't really be around each other at school and all of this. And what else happened? Yeah, so, like, everybody's at school, like, what did you do to this guy? Like, you got him walking all the way from here and there. And I'm like, I did not do nothing I didn't even do anything. I was not cheating on him. And the other guy who he pretended to be even knows we were just cool. That was it. And he just could not take that. He was just so over it. And, that's pretty much it. We had to break up pretty much because my mama was not allowing it. And I was so dumb. I got back with him again. So we started dating probably like a month, not even a month after that happened. And I'm just like, well, maybe he just needs help. Like, maybe I can help him. Don't do that. Like, you can't help everybody. That's so whack. I hate when females feel like they gotta help somebody else, cause then like bring them down to help somebody else. No, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. So yeah, so that's a story time about how my boyfriend at the time walked to my job. I don't know if he was trying to kill me. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to do something though. But yeah, all these crazy stories about these dudes. I don't understand what's going on. Like, what are they putting in the water? Anyways, let me know what kind of story times y'all want to see, or what kind of videos y'all want me to do. Comment at the bottom if you enjoyed the video, or if you didn't, whatever. Like, subscribe to the channel, and share it. Tell everybody that you know.